So Ash suffers yet another humiliating loss in the Pokemon League. This time losing to a dumbass who didn't even have a full team. And as you can see by the screenshot, Ash lost this battle while being up 3 Pokemon to 1. Bro has a bigger stain on his legacy than 2016 Stephen Curry. And this gotta be Ash's second worst loss of his career, with his worst one being, yeah, you already know. And this causes Ash to immediately catch a private jet to another region. And I don't blame him, because watching Unova had me. And as him and Pikachu are making their entrance at the PJ, you just knew from his design to the art style that Ash wasn't playing fair this region. But even with the Jordan Forza clip, you gotta remember that after all this time, Ash is still somehow 10, which makes him still prone to aura loss, as his dumbass just falls down the stairs. And as Ash is getting helped back up by the shorty, guess who's out here moving crazy? Like nah, Team Rocket really out here following a 10-year-old to his 4th country. They need to be locked up ASAP. But they aren't the only ones who are spawn camping Ash, because as he starts exploring the new region, looking all giddy and shit, he gets confronted by one of Piccolo's descendants, who has the audacity to lure bro Ash on his Kalos debut by Mario jumping over his head, having him look all spooked. And as Ash and Pikachu try and get a little sneak peek on who's stunting on him, the farmer just hits him with a flash step. And damn, it's only been like 10 minutes and this region's already doing way too much. That's how you know this is about to be peak. And Ash is already 0-2 in aura, so to get his shit back in blood, he immediately goes and challenges for a gym battle. Like damn, bro just got off a flight and he already about that action. And I know he was on that plane reciting Pikachu combos like how KD practices his jump shot in the club. And as bro enters the gym, Clement and Buddy look at him like,
he don't got a clue in the fucking world.
So Ash asks the computer for a gym battle, but the computer starts describing him like he's Soluminati.
Searching Ash Ketchum. Ash Ketchum is a 55 overall bug catcher with no badges.
Damn!
Got him wondering why Ash put all his attributes into fashion, but got no accessories. Because of this, the AI refuses to battle Ash, but instead of just asking him to leave the facility, the computer decides to almost shock Ash and Pikachu to death, and then sends them through a trapdoor like they just got eliminated off Total Drama Island. Like bro, was all that necessary? Like Ash got launched all the way up there. Imagine if Clement didn't come through with the clutch. With whatever the fuck this is, Ash would have ended up like the other guys, aim for the bushes head ass. So Ash and Pikachu become acquainted with Clement and Bunny, who all talk about how whack that gym is. And normally, when you meet a new friend, you start off by exchanging socials, talking about your favorite sport teams, what you do for work. But in the Pokemon world, you just send your pets to beat each other up. Kinda crazy when you think about it low key. So Ash challenges Clement to a Pokemon battle with his buddy Pikachu. And I thought this was about to be light work for Pikachu. He battling a trainer in his pajamas, got absolutely no drip. But that was until I saw him send out this dude.
Hello there.
Oh nah, a bunny rabbit with fists for ears. I already know he about to be straight boxing. Especially with Pikachu's track record on his first battle in a new region. So yeah, looking a little bit spooky. The battle begins and Pikachu starts off with his signature Thunderbolt. And Barnaby just negates that shit with some dirt. Yeah, he's him. Barnaby then hits him with a Chomper from Garden Warfare and digs underground, landing an up smash on Pikachu, then pimp smacking the fuck out of him. But Pikachu got that same day delivery as he clocks Barnaby with a quick attack. But Barnaby eats those and once again starts pimp slapping Pikachu, straight dogging him. Pikachu wasn't about to let that dusty ass rabbit continue to disrespect him as he launches an Iron Tail. But then Clement hits him with the damn it!
Just kidding.
As Barnaby just caught that shit with his ears. And at first, I thought that shit was the cleanest catch since Odell. But it turns out Ash actually IQ'd it, as now Barnaby can't move or use his ears.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
It's only been the first episode, but Ash has already shown more battle prowess in XY than he did in the whole of Black and White. Ain't no way. And keep in mind, this is supposed to be a friendly exhibition match. So tell me why Barnaby is getting hit with an Electro Ball point blank to the dome. Thought I was watching Goku vs Kefla for a second. But it doesn't even matter as bro walks off with no damage. Pikachu and Barnaby run it back until they get third party. And you already know, it's Team Rocket's lame ass, not respecting the faith of a one-on-one. But you can't even get mad at them because look at their animations! They got James hitting the Waluigi with the rose. Just like Ash, they are not playing fair this region. And this is where Pikachu thought he was the main character, trying to speedrun Team Rocket, but he just got his shit bounced back.
Damn, he really about to rock my shit.
So if that move didn't work the first time, guess what Pikachu decided to do this time? And to no one's surprise, Wobbuffet just bounces that shit back again. And when it looked like Pikachu was about to get sent to the Shadow Realm, he gets bailed out by as Furky takes one for the team, then continues his incredible debut by soloing Team Rocket with his sticky stuff. Bro's looking like Kyrie on his first game on the Nets, but unfortunately, just like how Kyrie slipped and missed the game winner, Furky became paralyzed and was on 1 HP, meaning the gang had to retreat back to Professor Sycamore. And I would retreat back to him as well because goddamn. my fault. So the gang gets back to the lab where Furky gets healed, and Professor Sycamore tells Ash about Furky's tragic backstory, about how he always got traded to bummy ass trainers. Like bro's the Trae Young of Pokemon, get this guy in a good team for the love of God. So as they got Garchomp in the rebirth machine, Professor Sycamore tells Ash and Clement about how some Pokemon got access to that transformation DLC, allowing them to get yet another form straight Ishigo style. But the problem with this mechanic, known as Mega Evolution, was that they mainly gave it to pseudo and legendary Pokemon. Like, does it look like these OP Pokemon need another goddamn power up? So I'm hoping the new game fixes that shit. Ah fuck, never mind then. And somehow Charizard's bum-ass got 2 Mega Evolutions. I need to find out who he's giving that Ash cash to so I can get my homie Bishop some love. Mega Evolution rant aside, Team Rocket hears about the super duper transformation, so they disguise as doctors like they're Agent 47 and try to finesse it. However, they must have gotten their outfits from Temu, as Furky points him out easily. Probably because bro recognized that atrocious ass build. Like, what was Meowth thinking? And you're telling me a frog on his first attempt can see through Team Rocket, but Ash for 20 years couldn't? Ain't no way. So after getting exposed by Furky, Team Rocket decided to throw a capture device at Garchomp. And he's probably thinking,
What do you say fuck me for?
as he just starts tweaking.
Excuse me, what the actual fuck?
Hitting that Margin Vegeta, about to get an M on his forehead as well soon. Furky tries to free his homeboy, but it's just too late, as Garchomp starts seeing red. And seeing this look, you already know you're cooked. Ash and the squad arrived to keep the tomfoolery, so Team Rocket revealed themselves like we didn't really know it was them. But that cold ass pull up was cut short, as Garchomp just cooks them. Bro then starts moving like the Hulk when he got Snow Bunny controlled by Wanda and took his rampage to the streets. And deadass, I didn't even know Garchomp could fly, the more you know. But this just makes his crash out even more deadly, because imagine you're just chilling in the city, you look up at what you think is a great view, and you just get blown to smithereens. And of course the useless ass police is stuck in traffic, but what were they gonna do anyway? Unless they got a Tyranitar in the back pocket, they should just take their asses home. So Garchomp wipes out another block, which got him feeling like King Kong, as he starts climbing the Lumiose gym like it's the Empire State Building. You are not him, lil bro. And speaking of the Lumiose gym, where the fuck is the gym leader at? Bro saw a real motherfucker like Garchomp out and about, and all of a sudden said it's their day off, said they better stay in the gym or they're finished. Moving like an Avenger, said it's not their episode so they're just chilling. Crazy stuff. So Ash said he's not like all these bum-ass civilians and he has to go up there to help Garchomp. And that had Furky perplexed. He ain't never seen a trainer move like this. If only bro was there when Ash tried to throw down with Mewtwo, would have became bro's biggest fan right there. Clement said that he knew a shortcut into the gym, which is a panel switch that his robot arm thing conveniently fits into. And Clement had the audacity to be surprised when that shit worked. I'm onto you, bro. And as the gang walks in, they look up as they immediately get blasted by Garchomp. And wasn't I just talking about this exact same situation happening? Because imagine you're just chilling in the city, you look up at what you think is a great view, and you just get blown to smithereens. My future Saihaki is crazy. So the trio of Ash, Pikachu and Furky pull up on Garchomp, hitting one of these. And they're lucky Garchomp got the accuracy of Muscle Man. Otherwise he could just blast them off right here. Garchomp then says if they are really about it, they should come box him on the highest floor. And you already know that Ash said bet, as he climbs the ladder and confronts Garchomp once again. He then starts playing the first level of Detroit Become Human, trying to hit Garchomp with that hiccup and toothless type of connection. But Garchomp ain't cooperating as he almost falls off the building. But luckily, Furky shows off that clutch gene as he sticks Garchomp to the ground with that sticky stuff. Ash then tries to calm Garchomp down as Pikachu comes in with the Iron Tails to the collar, freeing the pseudo-legend. The victory music starts playing as everyone's saved, until Pikachu missteps, which causes him to fall off the building. Ash immediately then dives after Pikachu, not trying to replicate a Gwen Stacy type of situation. But after he catches Pikachu, everyone's just wondering, what was bro's plan, as they both start plummeting to their deaths. But just in the nick of time, Ash gets saved from the aura from before, who just like the Lumiose gym leader, could have intervened during the crisis at any time. What was bro doing? Instead, Mega Blaziken saves Ash, and goes right back to aura farming with his cosplay trainer right in front of the moon, trying to get him one of these moments. And to cap off an already generational debut in Kalos, Ash secures a Pokédex and adds Furky to his party. Bro's already set up for success. He might actually secure his first Pokemon League win this time. Ah, shit. Maybe not them. Maybe not them.